While making this video, I had two choices: use the gameplay, which I completely dominated the enemy team with Irithel, or a game that I struggled to make an epic comeback. Well, as you saw from the thumbnail, you can already guess which one we're going to see. This is the recommended build and emblem setup. In this game, the enemy's composition is very solid. They have a lot of crowd control, AoE and burst damage, while ours not so much. They even got a counter against Chang'e. Throughout this game, you'll be able to see that the enemies are going to put a lot of emphasis on focusing me first in the team fights. And also, our top lane is going to be feeding their Granger non-stop, so buckle up, because this game is going to be very interesting. As you probably already know, Selena is one of the best heroes that can almost instantly take the buff, and usually after that, she will choose to invade the enemy's buff. Our Atlas got the memo, but unfortunately not our Chang'e. I saw Atlas HP, and it was too late for me to do anything. Since we got the first blood, it wasn't the worst trade, but the problem is that our ex-Borg already fed Granger a kill. Lapu was able to take the buff and the kill, so he gained a lot of experience and gold. When playing against Lapu, it's really important to dodge his skills, especially his ultimate, or else he will gain an insane amount of shield, making him extremely hard to kill. Not a bad start, but unfortunately, the enemy's carry is also getting very fed. And he has Bounty Hunter, which give him extra gold per kills. Alright, we are doing pretty great right now. Maybe I got confused about the gameplay that I was supposed to use. This is too easy. After watching this game, I realized that Chang'e green box that indicates the cooldown of her ultimate is bugged. You saw that she just used her ultimate, but it is still in green color. Granger was able to shut down Selena, and in case you didn't know, when you kill a hero who has a lot of consecutive kills, you will gain a lot more gold, and with the Bounty Hunter, we give you 40% extra gold. That's a lot of gold we're talking about. Now Granger is way ahead of me, and since two of my teammates died, there's nothing I can do in the middle lane anymore. Let's use this opportunity to farm and push the bottom lane. When playing a carry role, you want to make sure you don't fall too behind in gold and level. My team is trying to force fight too much when we are at a disadvantage. The enemies already stole the blue buff and our tank is dead. That's a terrible engagement. The bottom crab is up, and the wave is coming. Don't waste that precious farm. I thought that Lapu Lapu would try to ult me while hiding in the bush, so I preemptively activated the Purify. When you are playing marksman, make sure that you keep farming and never fall behind the farm. That should be your main priority in the early to mid game. Like I said before, my team is forcing fight too much. When you have a Selena, you want to focus more on gank and pushing other lanes. You don't want to fall 5v5 in the early to mid game, especially against heroes that have a lot of AoE damage and are way ahead in gold income. At this point, things are looking very dire, but if we can manage to make it to the late game, there's always a chance for a comeback. In the late game, with just one mistake, the game can be completely turned around. Somehow, I'm managing to reduce the gap between Granger and me. Things are looking okay again. Let's try to get it turret fast while the enemies are being distracted, and then retreat right away. It's not the time to fight yet, especially since we are outnumbered. We already got what we came for, so I really didn't want to fight. Oh well. Here I'm about to make the ultimate outplay, only make you guys smash that like and subscribe right away. I'm going to dodge Granger first kill, and while the casting animation is going on, I will kill him. This is the moment when I realize Granger already got 9 kills and he has over 2k gold advantage over me. How can we overcome such a big difference? Well, a lot of players get cocky when they get such a huge lead, and if you pay attention, this Granger using Retribution, if you can manage to stun him, he's 100% dead. Alright, we managed to shut him down. That's a good start. But we are still way behind. Alas failed to stun the Granger. We should just retreat. There's no point in fighting anymore. Even though we know that they're taking the Lord, there's no point in trying to contest. The risk is too high and the reward is too low. Taking the first Lord is not that big of a deal, it's very easy to deal with. What we should do now is to defend and wait patiently to see if we can get a good opening against the Granger. Well, I'm dead. Gusion is coming for me and he still has the ultimate. But if you remember my previous video, in which I talk about how Gusion players tend to play, then you already know that there's a good chance you can sidestep his first skill. Never underestimate Lapu Lapu's damage and durability. With just one skill, he reduced Django's HP in half. Okay, at this point, I'm still not feeling very confident. The enemies can still easily burst me down instantly with Kaja and Gusion. I need to play very careful. Welp. Playing against so many heroes that can instantly burst you down is quite tough. You have to be 100% mentally focused throughout the whole game. This is the time to win the game. If we can secure the Lord, then it's very likely we can finish the game. But Export decided to go to the top lane. Okay, we managed to kill the Granger first. Now I just have to dodge Lapu Lapu's skill. Here I preemptively use Purify, thinking Kaja will flicker and ult me right away. Well, that didn't happen. Instead of flaming the export, which I was partially at fault as well, since I messed up the Purify, I tried to give a solution on how we can do better in the next team fight.
Hello there.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Before we go, remember that I told you in the beginning that there were some games that I completely destroyed the enemies with Irithel. Well, here are the bonus clips.
Triple kill! Launch attack! Maniac! Savage! Destroyed a turret! Legendary! Turtle resurrecting soon! Triple kill! Savage!
Wiped out.
Unstoppable! Savage!
Wiped out.
Savage!
Executed.
Your team destroyed a turret!